Got it. Welcome to another episode of Comics, everybody.
Oh, no.
Iron claps. We're testing out a new
Have you heard
soundboard.
of this fucking guy, Blippy?
Yeah.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh my God. Like I would feel uncomfortable. I'd be like, get away from my kid. You sound so fake. Like, so we're gonna see what Bob's doing today. Like, oh no, not even Mr. Rogers was that bad.
Hey guys, it's me.
Oh no.
Oh,
That sounded like a setup, but I did not know that we brought up. That sounds like a setup.
It's not a setup. Blippy is ridiculous.
So
I'm just having too much fun with this.
This
Yeah.
is CNN. Zach
So-
says, "Yo, word up."
we have
What
what's up, Zach? Stefan just got a soundboard, so we'll be experimenting with that throughout the episode. Listen to what you guys think, and what's your favorite voice, sound effects, etc.
Yeah, something like that.
Ash, you are drinking some tea shit. What you
I
drinking?
am. I'm spilling the tea, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just kidding. I'm trying Juliant. Now, I was explaining to Luis that it kind of tastes like, like when you get Arizona iced teas, they don't taste like tea. It tastes like whatever, unless you get the green tea. That's the only time it tastes like tea. That's not even a setup. Tea, but
What?
but with this here,
What the fuck?
it sounds like a skit, like I'm selling like aluminum siding. But it's a good drink. It just doesn't know if it wants to be tea or if it wants to be like fruit juice.
Right.
Like some drinks, some sips, it tasted like fucking tea, and the other one like
Mayday, we're going down.
yeah. That's gonna happen during all my stories now. Like when I go on these fucking rants, it's gonna be
Mayday.
Mayday. He's gonna be my like when you're accepting the award and they play the music to like
Yeah.
shut the fuck.
Wrap
Play
it
'em
up.
off.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna be all, don't play me off, bitch. Don't play me off.
So I know we're live on TikTok, and I'm really sorry if you guys can't hear like the sound effects and stuff. Because I think it's gonna. I don't know if I
I did say TT.
Huh?
Deep Video pointed out that I said deep TT.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
What?
So
That would be a cool game that anytime you play the what, like you gotta pause, like we're all gonna do a picture.
yeah.
Make a game out of it. This is my fourth shot,
Worth a shot.
What?
and Louis still hasn't started the show yet. I know he started, and then I just went into Blippy, and it got dark quick.
Started and then enjoy your shot. Esteban,
Yes, sir.
you are a recent connoisseur of the PS5.
I am.
Tell us
Me too.
the year end. I'm gonna get to you. I was giving you a second to take your shot. A year after it released, what is the review? How you feeling?
It was like 2 years after the release, dude.
What are you feeling after 2 years of the release?
I feel like he was the anchor, and he sent it over to you because you're on the field doing your whatever, and then like you just hit. I'm sorry, Bob. What? Oh, we're here in
What?
Rosemead. Like you know how they do that stupid like, like the cameraman's all like, "You're on the air, bitch."
God, you've been
Yeah.
on.
Right now.
Yeah, right.
How many
Okay,
hours did you say you put into it?
About an hour.
That's
About an hour?
it. I was even considering getting that game in case it had a 2-player or co-op mode or something.
Calypso
Oh,
Protocol? Nah, that's a single player. Scary
Callisto
game.
Yeah.
or the Calypso protocol.
Is it like Destiny?
No,
where it's like everybody
Dead
plays
Space.
together, but on your own?
No,
No, it's
it's
Dead Space.
it's more like Dead Space, yeah.
I don't like those games where the graphics are amazing and then all of a sudden, like Final Fantasy, and then all of a sudden, like when you're playing and then like you beat a level, it's all like the whole game should be like that, but it's not. It's just like an RPG.
Oh, attack.
That sounded. That was one of those stories that just get me cut off. But don't play me off.
Yeah, no, it's one of those scary games.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's a horror game.
Evil Dead is like only like $10.
Which one?
Evil Dead.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's a multiplayer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just because I ended up signing up for the PS Plus membership. I did the little bargain that they did. It was like 12 months for like $70 or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know,
Fucking mad bragging. Oh, I don't know. I got the PS Plus, like the plus edition platinum card. Like you fucking. Oh, my bad, dog. we just paid for the $10 a month. He was all, I have the platinum pass.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Oh, I got a boo.
No, it's cool because I kind of went ham like downloading all the stuff that was included with it. So yeah, I got like a shit ton of games on there now that are on my hard drive that I'll probably play and then delete afterwards.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I get the satisfaction of beating the game.
Yeah.
Hey, so when you download directly to and you have only so much memory, like are you gonna actually get a memory card or like are you gonna order the game or are you gonna rather download and get like memory cards of
I think I'm probably gonna end up downloading it more than likely. Because I had like I was cleaning out one of the rooms here and I found an external hard drive that was like still in its package. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I open it up and it was like a 2 terabyte. So I'm like, oh, okay, fuck it, perfect. And I just plugged it into the PS5 and formatted it, and I got 2 terabytes plus whatever came with the thing. So
that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
I would have to get the memory card because I don't know what you said terabytes. I thought porn.
it's not porn.
I know. Just you associate certain words.
Yeah.
Terabyte for you associate terabyte with porn?
It's a lot of porn.
I thought it was torrent. Is it torrent?
No,
The fuck?
he said porn.
That wasn't me.
That was you.
Did you saw me on the counter? It wasn't me.
Oh my god!
See, I don't know if that's a setup from the joke that was 5 minutes ago, or like if he's like downloading.
No, it doesn't download. I press the button and it plays.
My finger point.
Why are you so angry?
Chipessa, what's
Anyways,
up?
the graphics are phenomenal for the PS5. I like the seamless loading. Like there's no like dead time for loading, which I think is pretty awesome. Yeah, I love it. I think that's awesome. Other than that, it's pretty quiet compared to the Xbox.
Mm,
It is pretty quiet compared to the Xbox.
that fan.
Yeah. I will say though, and this is gonna sound super weird, and I'm sure Luis is gonna turn this into a bit, but I don't care. I felt like it was like when I was holding the controller in my hand, I was like, "Hello, old friend, I've missed thee." Just the way the controller like was fitting in my hand, like it felt comfortable, and not bulky,
Like my dick.
No. This guy.
Didn't you trip out how like it sounded like Dreamcast because the sounds are coming even through your controller?
Bro, like I was
yeah.
playing the Callisto Protocol, and there's a part where you have to go like on a little bit of a mission, right? And you have radios, and I swear to God, I'm like the speaker is so fucking crisp off of the controller. Like I was blown away. And then like me, like a fucking little kid, I look over at my wife and I'm like, did you see there's sound coming from the controller?
Yeah.
And then my wife's holding my daughter and she goes, look it. your dad's like a 5-year-old sitting down because I'm sitting down like on the floor like this playing
Indian
and
style.
shit.
In your chonies with your legs crossed,
I was. So what, fool?
Oh,
with your fucking bowl of fucking cereal right next to you. God damn, we are children.
We are.
It's
We are.
amazing.
oh, it's so great.
I love it.
So you put a good hour in, you said?
I put a pretty good hour in tomorrow and Saturday, thankfully. My parents are gonna watch The Boys this weekend. So and
Good job.
I think Diana has like a couple like projects that she wants to kind of like finish up. So I'll probably put in a few hours tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Ash, you recently picked up a PS5. What have you been playing?
Well, Bob, I have Guardians of the Galaxy. I just got Mortal Kombat
Downloaded it.
11. No, these were the ones that I got. I have a Best Buy card, so it's kind of like I try to get I still want to get like the greatest hits or the whatever because I'd rather get like 4 games for the price of one of these $80 games.
yeah.
So I bought them online, but I have Gotham Knights. I just got the new Call of Duty, and that's everything that should be in your ear, like blah, 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 -95, like it all comes through your controller.
Yeah.
So it's like fucking trippy. Like it's all like, oh, I haven't felt that way since Dreamcast when like you plug your little memory card.
Yeah.
Like I haven't heard that sound since fucking Dreamcast.
Dude, how good is Guardians of the Galaxy?
It's amazing.
Dude,
Downloaded it.
It's like a tearjerker game. Like the fuck? I don't want to.
Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's like I took to that game. I'm very much into the Arkham series and all that stuff.
Right.
And I got Gotham Knights, and the controls are so different that I don't feel like I'm playing a Arkham game.
Unfortunately, I agree.
Trigger this, blah 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 this, and like it's almost like Street Fighter where it's like medium, big hit, and then everybody that's hitting you is beating the fuck out of you. Like it's not like it's not like it's everything.
You don't feel badass. Like
I do, yeah. Like fucking, I understand that it's one button, but like it was a timing thing for the Arkham series.
right,
for it
it's
to be
counter to like hit.
dodge.
Yeah.
Now like perfect dodge is like almost like it's nothing special anymore. Now it's only to get
Away.
like a big move in or something. Like it's not like finish him, you know?
Yeah,
Like
I was. Yeah, because I was when I got the PS5, I got it at GameStop.
Yeah.
And I asked the guy, I go, "Do you have any bundles?" Because the bundle that I wanted to get was the God of War one. You know, that's the one that I really wanted. And the guy goes, "No, we don't have any more bundles. It's just the system." And I'm just like, "All right, cool, whatever." And then he goes, "Well, do you want to get a game?" I'm like, "Yeah. Well, what do you guys got?" You know. And he goes, "Well," and I'm just like, "Okay, this is gonna go through the entire catalog of the store." Like, and I just said, "Do you have Gotham Knights?" And he goes, and he's the one that also said, he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "You know what? My manager played it, and you know what, man? To be honest, save your money. That shit sucked." And I'm like, "Wow, okay." And I go, "Well, what about God of War? You have God of War?" He goes, "Let me check." And he pulls it up and stuff and like that. And he goes, "You know what? I have one, but it's used." I go, "Well, I don't want a used one." I go, if I'm gonna buy a used one, I might as well just buy the digital copy and then have it, on my hard drive. You know what I mean? So went through the list and he came up with, I asked him, I go, "Well, what about the Callisto Protocol?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I got plenty of those." And I'm just like, "All right, cool, I'll take one of those." So
I take it.
Yeah.
I like that fucking commercial. It looks fucking like it's almost like a movie.
Yeah.
I'm kind of down to get it. You never know. You never know which game is going to be the $69. Oh, it didn't work out. It's down to $5 game, or that's why I can't take a chance on something unless I know, like, oh, it's
Gotham Knights looks like it's gonna be that game.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be fucking $10, huh?
Dude, it already dropped. Like it's only been out 2 months, and it's already on sale for like 30. I bought it for 70.
I noticed that too because like I was looking at the PlayStation store and I noticed that
year sale or whatever.
Midnight Suns dropped also.
It did. Although I think I'm gonna buy that one because I think a lot
There's
of
that
people
digital
thought it was
version,
action.
the crazy
Yes.
fucking version. Are you gonna
Yes.
get that series, or are you gonna get the
That's the one I want to get. Yeah,
Yeah.
the digital one, because it's
Yeah.
like $20 off or something, and I was like, it's
Yeah,
like people thought it was an action game, but it's turn based.
it's turn-based. Yeah,
I'm fine with that. Like,
What's that? What's the difference? What's that?
it's kind of like
turn-based game?
it's like
it's like your wrestling game that you play. It's like you do your moves first, and then they do their moves, and then you do your moves, and then they do their moves. It's like that.
RPG style?
yeah, like
or-
like Final Fantasy, like
Okay.
RPG style.
No. That's Midnight Suns?
That's what that says.
I'm very glad I didn't buy
See,
that.
that's the thing. A lot of people weren't aware of that, so when they got into it, they're like, "Oh, fuck it." But the people that legit know the game style, they all dig it. So
Yeah,
it's
because
got pretty good ratings.
it looks like it was promoted. Midnight Suns looks like it was promoted like a Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah, took the word right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it looks like it was promoted. It looks like it was promoted like an Ultimate Alliance, and it's not that. I found out it was a turn-based game when I was at GameStop, and I asked the guy if he had Midnight Suns, and he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Did you know it's like a turn-based game?" And I'm like, "No, like really? It's turn-based?" He goes, "Yeah,
Yeah.
it's turn-based."
It still looks solid. Like I'm playing Elden Ring right now, and Jesus Christ, that game's fucking. It's difficult as shit. I don't recommend it to somebody, but it's
You know those Marvel games, and you guys have to, you gotta pay to make him good, or you
No.
got Captain America, but he
Yeah.
like sucks, and you have to like pay to make him good or whatever.
Right.
And then everybody takes a turn. Hey, I unlocked Spider-Man. You add him to your team and level him up and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
is it like that?
Not quite like
It
that.
feels
But
like an
you're
app.
you're in the same you're in that
Same
the
realm.
right realm. Yeah.
That sucks. I'm
But
so glad I
I,
didn't use it.
I can't say God of War is amazing, by the way.
Yes.
I just beat Ragnarok like around Christmas,
Oh, okay.
and
I'm up to the
yeah.
bear.
Oh, you're playing it.
Yeah, I'm up to the bear. And then
Okay,
yeah.
you're like a good 30% in.
Hey, man,
It's a long fucking game.
friend requested you, Ash. How come you haven't accepted yet, dick?
I haven't signed on. I haven't like I got into that 70s show because that
Oh, okay.
the show
Oh,
was
the new
coming
one?
out.
Yeah.
I wanted it because there was a lot of like the whole Eric List season. I didn't watch at all. There was a
I see.
cousin, and then it was kind of like I was out. But now that it's gonna be, I don't want them to reference something on the 90s show that I'm not gonna know from the 70s
Right.
show. So I'm doing that binge, just like like Cobra Kai is on it on season 4, like binge season 3, so that if you can't
Yeah.
move on,
I dig it.
Cool, man.
Yeah, Esteban, definitely play Spider-Man since you've never played it.
Yeah, I ended up those were included with the PlayStation Plus, so I got the Miles Morales one and then the Game of the Year version.
Play the Game of the Year first.
Okay.
Because Miles Morales is like a DLC that takes place after.
Oh, okay, right on.
But
Okay.
in the standalone, the Game of the Year, as part, I won't give anything away, but as part of the campaign, you meet Miles Morales.
Oh, right on. Okay,
So
cool.
You kind of serve as a mentor to him. So it's a cool transition to where you play the Miles Morales version of like, this is the shit you learned.
It's all the same game.
Got it.
No,
No, two.
it's technically 2 games, but the second one's like an expansion off of the first.
Okay, I got you.
Similar
Still
mechanics.
$80.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's one of those like it's like now $39 because but I know that some people were playing this game last year.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's good enough, and maybe part 2 is like right here, but let's try to get our last money before we go greatest hits.
Something like that. It was like they wanted to release it because the PS5 was coming out, so it was like the PS5 exclusive. But it really does show really a good job of showcasing the controller. Because I was telling
that's what you were
Esteban,
telling
like
me.
you feel the small vibration when you like shoot the web, and when it hits the building before you swing, you feel it. You feel the wind as you're swinging. Like those controllers are fucking insane. It's
You
the
feel
dual
wind?
sense. Like, well, the shake, the light shake.
Oh, got it.
Like, and then you can hear the whistling of the wind on the fucking on the controller. Like,
You see the colors of the wind?
you can see it's such a dick. Like, it is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, you have headsets for the game, right? For PlayStation, right?
I have the pulse headset. Yeah.
That's the like official like
That's
Xbox or the official PlayStation one, right?
Yeah.
I I
3D
got
audio.
one. I got one. I didn't get those. I got some other ones that were wireless also.
Uh,
I got them off of Amazon. I forget what they're called.
Turtle Beach.
No, they're not Turtle Beach. There's some other ones, and they're like highest rated on Amazon right now. They've got like a 4.8 rating
Triton.
on
Triton.
probably. Their logo's a wolf.
Ah, I don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
they got like
highest
they have like
rated.
a
That's good. That's the highest rated. That's fucking
yeah.
good.
It's like the highest rated, and it's like listed as Amazon's best choice or bestseller or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, and I was reading the instructions, and like these, based off of the instructions, it looks like they were designed for the PlayStation 5. You can use them for like the Xbox One S and stuff like that, but in order to use it with the Xbox One S, you have to actually plug it into the controller in order to listen to everything. But the wireless features only with the PlayStation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would that annoy the wife more? A general feeling that you're on, like, it's enough that we're playing video games, but if you're already like in a
No.
Call of Duty,
No, there's an aware mode that those headsets have. So it's they can't hear you, but the mic where you would normally talk to whatever, like it's picking up the sound around you. So if somebody says like calls you, you can hear it like feeds into your headset.
oh, okay.
So
Oh,
you
that's
can
cool.
turn off awareness. So like if it's my day off and they're doing the fucking they're cutting the mowing the lawn or
Yeah.
whatever, I can turn off awareness so that I'm just engulfed in the game, or
Yeah.
Okay.
turn it on if I know Dana's in the house.
I
Yeah.
think I'm thinking of Ride Along. Remember that scene where he can't hear his wife and he's just and he's just talking shit and she's like trying to like
Oh.
guess their night or whatever they're gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah. No, like for me, like playing like video games and stuff like that, like it's not like one of those things where it's um like it bothers my wife when I play video games. It becomes more of like, let's say, a bother when there's like shit to do around the
Yeah.
house, and I say like fuck this to the shit that needs to get done around the house, and I just sit on my ass and play video games. Then it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Because it's like she's the only one handling everything around the house with the
Yeah.
kids and the cleaning and stuff like that, and my fat ass is on the couch.
That's
It's
gonna be a
but it's like
problem.
one of those things where it's like she had a hard day, I had a hard day, and it's just like she'll like we're and I don't know if you're like this with Luis, like with your fiance. It's like, you know what, I need like me time.
Yeah.
Like I need me time, and that's something that like that's real big with my wife and myself. It's just kind of
Yeah.
like we'll kind of sit like after the kids go to bed, we'll like sit and look at each other. It's just kind of like, you want to go to bed, or do you want time to yourself? And it's just kind of like,
Awareness kind of thing. Yeah.
yeah, it's just like, no, like I need a minute to myself. I need
That's
to like,
fucking healthy as shit though, dude.
yeah, like I need
Everybody's
to
on
like
there.
fully decompress from this entire day that I had. And it's just kind of like, okay, cool. Like I'm gonna go, to the office, or I'm gonna go to the living room, and I'm just gonna, watch TV or tinker with the 3D printer or whatever. And
Yeah.
it's just kind of like one of those.
We speak in code. It'll be like every day at around 8 o'clock. Every night at around 8 o'clock, Dana will look at me and she's like, "You playing tonight?" And if I say yes, that's like our cue for her to just go to the bedroom, watch whatever Hallmark bullshit she's watching, and then I get to and then I get to play whatever stupid game I'm playing. So
Yeah. So
Oh.
even it's
Yeah.
like stuff like that. Like even when there's been a few times where on the Xbox One, when I had the when I would play on the Xbox One, and when we were living in our apartment, like I'd be playing a game, like before kids and stuff like that, and like she'll sit down next to me and she'll watch like, as I play,
As I play, but sometimes
and-
the story is so good, you're almost
right,
watching.
yeah, and I think there was a
See,
couple times
she
where
got into that too. She got into Uncharted because of it was like a movie.
Mhm.
She's like,
Yeah.
"Are you gonna play that
Right.
game again?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's play
Because
it."
it like even if you do a little storyline or whatever, like it cuts into almost a movie.
Mhm. Yeah, there was this one game that I was playing. I forget the name of it, but what's his name was in it as the main character, and fuck, what was his name? He played Iceman in the X-Men movies.
Ben Frost.
Oh,
I forget the name of the game. I forget the name
Like,
of the
It
game.
was, like,
Dark
it, was,
Angel?
it was a detective. It was a
Yeah, he was a detective and he had like powers and stuff like that.
I don't remember I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, like that. It was a good game. You know, it was a really good game, and I would play that game. You know, and I got really hooked on that game. So like she would sit down like next to me and she'd be like, "Are you watching a movie? I thought you were playing video games."
Devil
I'm
May
like,
Cry?
"No, I'm playing video games." You know?
No, not Devil May Cry.
No.
No, not Devil May Cry.
Because
Yeah, she
that
was.
was a detective. Remember when Trish first shows up? It was like a detective.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and she would ask like, "Are you watching a movie? I thought you were playing video games." I'm no, I'm playing video games. Like this is like the video game.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like super impressive. You know, so like so like sometimes she'll sit down and she'll like watch and like ask like, "What are you doing?" or what's going on or whatever. So it's pretty cool.
I feel like Resident Evil was the first time that I was ever like, "Are you on level 2 yet?" Like I'm so invested in the story that like it's not like fucking a Ninja Turtles game. My toes, like if level 2 looks exactly like level 8 and the story is just beating everybody up, like it's an actual like that was my wife and then it's not my wife. Like there's whole like storylines to the actual game.
Such a good game.
Yeah.
Did you play Resident Evil 7 The Village?
Yes.
Is it good?
I have the one before the Biohazard, I think.
Biohazard one? Yeah. That one was good. Wait, you had that one?
Huh?
You had that one? With the Hick family?
Yeah, I have the whole thing almost Doom.
Yeah.
Until I have that one.
I'm
shit
impressed. I was gonna say that game was scary as shit. I'm surprised you were able to do it.
And I had just gotten my fucking guinea pigs. And if you guys know anything about guinea pigs, they fucking popcorn when they're happy.
Yeah.
So I just fed them 45 minutes ago, and it's them like they don't know their feelings yet, and because they were so young, they were just fucking popcorning all the time. Yeah, so I'm playing the game, it's all like like you're not even trying to like it's the cutaway that is scary. Like you have to do whatever. Like even if you're before in PlayStation 1 or 2, like the whole scariness was like the door opening and you don't know if you're just the next scene you're in, just you're in a room full of zombies.
Yeah.
Or it's like a room full of the birds. Like I thought the birds that would crash through the fucking window and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just be like all like
Yeah. But the village was really good. It was
okay.
Fun. It reminded me a lot of 4. If you ever played Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
It had a lot of fights of that.
Okay.
Yeah, super fun. Not as scary as Biohazard, which I kind of dug. Biohazard was good, but it was fucking edge of your seat type shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I saw Biohazard.
That's what I was trying to get to. Am I now talking?
Yes.
That's what the story I was trying to tell. Was like it was scary because even if you set yourself up to be scared in the game, when they fucking pop up behind you and you hear a thud or you hear like a squeak, like it's all what the fuck, and it's not even the game. It's life happening around you.
Well, there were also a couple scenes in that game where you're defenseless. You don't have a weapon. Yeah. You just have to move from point A to point B, and there's danger there. And if they see you, you're dead. Like, and that part, you're just like holding your breath, like trying to get through. So I think you know what what scene I'm talking about.
Yeah,
at the dinner table with the Hicks.
That's like okay. It's like recreating like why you got scared of the game in the first place.
Yeah, 100%.
We have to add a different layer of.
Well done. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Anyway, video games. Get into them, guys.
Super fun.
Moving on.
We all should figure out. You know what? We should start a thing. Like once a month. All right, it's your turn to pick a game, and then we have to download that game. As long as it's as long as it's not like the newest game, and we have to spend $70 or something.
Oh
like
yeah.
Well, if we all
play that game and review it.
If we all do the premium catalog bullshit, like SD.
Like fucking Esteban, he was sharing his brags, like I have the fucking
$70 a year, homie.
He was
We
like
do
Ric
that, and
Flair
then-
when he announced
then
it,
we
though.
can
He was all
stream.
fucking, look at my robe.
Then we live stream on Twitch. As
We go see him on Twitch.
Yeah, we can do the whole Twitch thing, right? So if we're okay, so that was my question for you. I know you stream on Twitch for the comics for us playing video games. If we all jumped on the same game together, would we hear
Content.
would we hear would in the recording would we hear all of us on there?
We'd have to turn on a setting, but yes, it's
That'd be
possible.
dope.
Yeah. So that
You're,
way we're
you're talking
all-
about Overwatch, and I downloaded Overwatch for free, so
So say it's a free game.
But yes, that's what I'm saying. Like if we do like a thing where like
Oh.
we pick a
Why are you
$10
yelling?
game,
Why are
or
you
we review it all, like we play it all. I don't know, that'd be cool. And
Yeah,
then
I think so.
if we could record the actual, we all got the game, we're all going to play it, the natural reaction, as opposed to like we played it for 3 days and now
Yeah.
here how to
Here's
review
what
it.
I think. Yeah.
Exactly. It's got to be on the spot so that it's funny or it's awesome.
Authentic.
we got content now. We got content.
Now it sounds all far away. I feel like Luis brought up one subject and we have not gone back.
We have a lot to talk about.
Do we really?
No. I'm just saying that we had a lot to say there.
Hell yeah, man. That's a good. But we have a fucking great idea right now, and
I think so.
live. Oh, it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Oh, over the weekend I just saw the movie Megan.
How was it?
It's really fucking good.
Really? Okay.
It's really fucking good.
Really fucking good. It had no right being as good as it was. It's
Like, how dare it be so good?
incredibly funny. Like it was a comedy first before it was a horror film.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right on.
You know what fucking alerted me that it was like a legit movie? When they started doing the cheerleaders as Megans, like you could tell, like this is a scary movie that's meant to be like push all of our money into that
Yeah.
shit. Like
Yeah.
it was. How many scary movies are you guys fucking interested in that were like, like I'm not down to watch it, but you guys are like all down, but
Yeah.
like I'm kind of whatever, and they
Well,
turn into nothing.
The marketing was genius for Megan, and the marketing for the movie Smile was fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah, the actors that were
even at
games,
the
right? They're just
even
like
at the baseball game. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, Smile. I didn't watch it. I heard it was really creepy, but it's on Paramount Plus, I think.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
I'll watch that.
I could barely handle Bird Box.
Really?
Really, Bird Box. I
feel
dig
like
it.
it's
I like
sort of
Bird.
situation like Don't Look Up and that kind of thing. Like everybody smile's gonna be whatever. Like it bites you, or
Yeah.
you looked at a painting, or you saw a video, and 7 days later you die. Like that scenario.
Yeah. I dug it. I
I
mean,
feel like Luis just listened to everything I said and went, yeah.
yeah.
And they just frank.
Like, fucking assholes, shut up. No. It seems it does seem creepy. Dana's not interested. Like it took convincing for us to watch Megan, but she even left the theater loving it. She's like, oh my god, this movie was so fucking funny.
Okay, right on.
I strongly recommend it. No gore. It's just it really is a comedy first than anything else.
Okay, cool.
Ask you guys a question.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you guys down to get a Switch?
Oh, I got a Switch. It's great.
I can just borrow my son's.
Okay. Oh, only because like you could play fucking James Bond and like we could do old games, and that's even more content. Yeah. It sounds stupid to say that it's only $500, but I feel like it's more of a situation where it's almost getting like the new Nintendo for $30. Like it's $500, but there's so much you have access to
That's right.
that you could just download games. You could probably get Tetris for free, or you know what I mean? Like whatever situation. I feel like Switch kind of hooks you up more.
It does.
They actually do, because their online catalog is obviously a lot bigger, and secondly, to sign up for their online thing, was it like $40 a year?
$20 a year. Yeah.
Yeah. See, yeah. I don't
20
feel
bucks
like
a year gives you Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games, and 64 games, like
yes.
the Genesis
I
games. Also.
I got the PS5 and I'm like, haha, but that Switch has been available all that time.
Yeah.
And any nostalgia factor that you
That's what I was
have,
gonna say. It's really big on nostalgia. It's like, oh, do you want to play
It's-
something
yeah.
that you played as a kid?
Yeah.
You got it. It's right here.
it's,
Oh, what about the Japanese unreleased version in the US? There's that
We got
version.
it too.
Yeah, it's really fast.
But you know how it makes you feel? It makes you feel like you got a like the black box from the 90s. Like you bought a $5 box, but you have every fucking thing. Like you can get every fucking just the fact that, again, like I talked about, like you're gonna get to play James Bond 007 or whatever it was on a fucking new system on an old. Oh man, it's nostalgia factor all day long.
Yep.
God, so good. But yeah, Megan was wonderful. Go
All
watch
right,
it.
I will get a Switch. Being that I'm the only one that doesn't have one, I will get a Switch.
If you get a Switch, then you should play Ultimate Alliance 3.
Ooh.
Really fucking good.
Okay.
Ash, talk to me a little bit about Vince coming back to WWE.
It's not not good. Okay, so it honestly, we talked a little bit about this last week, maybe more than we should have, but it's honestly the show Succession. Like Vince is Logan. And it's like, okay, Shane, you could have you're gonna take over. Stephanie, you're gonna take over. Fucking Triple H, you're gonna take over. And it's like, it's fucked up because I have to see Triple H as Jeff, the one that's with the daughter in Succession. Skip.
Oh, Shiv.
Shiv.
Oof. Yeah. Isn't she with the guy named Jeff?
That was Tom.
What?
That was Tom.
Oh, it is Tom. I'm sorry. You're right. It's Tom. But like, I feel like
Hey, we're going down.
My name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
My name's Jeff. Yeah.
It's not good. He showed up. There was a lot of rumors. And then there's a rumor right now that he's gonna sell to I'm gonna butcher the name, so I won't. It's a specific investment fund by the Saudi Arabian government, I think. You will say that, and then we'll say that like a lot of it won't be good, only because one, the female wrestlers wrestle how they wrestle.
Right.
There's LBTQ in like
that can't wrestle as well.
Yeah. There's also so with him, so Vince came back to sell, but a lot of the rumor is that he came back to sell to the one conglomerate that will do everything that he wants. Like, bro, you need to stay over there. You have all the money you want. Like, but like as soon as it turns bad, it's almost like Vegas. How the mobsters did Vegas. Like, all right, go ahead, dude. Yeah. Oh, people are gonna gamble. Cool. And then once Vegas became Vegas, that's when the mobsters were like, instead of this being our 15%, this is our fucking whole fucking thing. That's what casino's about. Like,
yeah.
I just fucking followed the road that I took to get here when I feel like you asked me about a Switch.
Oh, we were asking about Vince McMahon. Like, how did you feel about that?
It's not good. So the idea is that he's going to sell to the one piece so he comes back into power.
Yeah.
And it puts you in a bad situation because as a fan, like you sold to a person that's under like investigation from the government, as well as being on the allegations of
Yes.
horribleness. And like this motherfucker figured out a way to be like, the only way I'll sell is like I have to be the guy that's gonna decide who we're gonna sell to. I'm gonna fucking sign the documentation, like the whole nine. He just took over the whole board that it's a publicly traded company, and he took over the whole board. Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I thought you were talking.
No.
Taking over the whole board. And it's like Succession where like everybody has this amount of power.
Yeah.
But Logan will always be like, oh, this is what I didn't like about what you were fucking doing. Like you're gonna have power, but so you're gonna sign something where I'm gonna go through my shit and then I take over power. Like everybody's kind of in on the whatever.
Yeah.
Like, okay. And the way that'll work out for you is when I do leave, it becomes you because you were the president for 6 months, and like everybody's being, it's all just fucking chess pieces. That's crazy. There's a guy that's being investigated by the fucking government over Disneyland or McDonald's. And that guy is like, that's the amount that he sees WWF. Like, I couldn't imagine that. Like, I couldn't imagine some no name being like, when it comes to selling and we're going to sell, like, it really needs to be like Vince McMahon accepted $5 billion from blah, blah, blah.
I was 7.
No, but you get what I'm saying. It's Bill. It's the beat Dana White. It's the, and that's the thing is Vince thinks he's gonna have so power, but it's like you went from CEO to basically being, you could be fired at any time.
Yeah,
but he will figure out a way to be like, it's yours, but it's mine, but it's yours, but it's mine, but it's you. You know what I mean? Like the Saudi government would be like, just keep everybody happy and like no politics.
Yeah.
Forget that we believe in this. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna glamorize the positives rather than the we don't believe in these types of marriages and things like that. So it's bad optics for everybody. But it's on the one person that would make the bad decision to keep power.
It's crazy the amount of power this one dude has. That is so fucking crazy. Oh God. Sorry, buddy. I'm sure it's hard being a fan right now.
There's non-disclosure agreements. Like I'm sure he figured the 80s and the 90s rule apply to the 2000s going into this, where like he thought people would keep their mouth shut, and then we're in a different political climate.
Not anymore, man.
Where your documentation and what you thought was like, I give you $100, blow me, don't say nothing, and then you know what I mean, like
What?
in decades, like I signed this, but now still it's so against, we politically are so against you that like it was valid then, but it's not valid now. Like I'm glad it's all happening.
We'll see what the future holds.
Books.
Shaky waters. Yeah. To brighter news. there are two permanent Universal parks that are going to be opening up soon. One of them is in Las Vegas, which is a permanent Horror Nights.
Nice.
And then the other one is in Texas, which is more aimed at families. Uh, Ash, I know you're not big on horror things, but how are you with scare like Halloween Horror Nights or not Scary Farm? Or do you like scary theme parks?
Horror. Okay, I think I've said this on the show before. Halloween Horror Nights and any of those things are easier. Your threshold is you're gonna scare the fuck out of me, but you cannot touch me. So you're gonna do that weird metal slide on your knee pads and do all the scary little. There's beans in my whatever. My beans in my tin can. But when you say sign on to like, oh, my neighbor has a haunted house and I signed a form, I'd be scarier then because you signed a form that you could touch me and you can like, I'd be scarier then. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe you can my ass, but just the fact that like, you know, like a little kid, like the little, and it's the jolts. But yeah.
So you're down with it because you know they can't touch you.
Right. Those are easy for me.
Is it enjoyable?
Yes. Okay. But I am a person that talks in a movie theater. So I am the guy that would be like, I know that you're there on the right-hand side because I saw you eating a sandwich. So I am voicing it out loud. So I'm not going to get scared.
Got it.
But there's mazes where they know, like, this is the wood I hit, and it's not going to hit anybody. So it's like they know how to scare you. You know, like I'm still scared about that stuff.
So still do it, but but it is easier for you to like compartmentalize of like they're not going to actually touch me.
Yeah.
I could do that, and that's my little whatever. Images stay with me. It's not that I'm scared, it's anxiety. It's Paranormal 4 when all their eyes turn black and the guy's on the ladder. Like the very beginning of the scene is people's backs breaking just with the walking through the living room.
Yeah.
Easy. But the anxiety of like the family is gonna now turn because he's on the ladder and his eyes are black. I had to tap out and be like, I'm out. Like my anxiety is at like a level where I'm out. But we could all go to fucking Not Scary Farm tomorrow and I would be fine. Because I would be laughing, being like a comedic relief. Like
right.
Hey. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how they have the people that just go against the wall and then scare you or whatever? Like I'm the guy that points out everything.
All the silly things.
Because it's not going to scare me now because I pointed it out.
What about you?
My therapy.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
What about you, SC?
Yeah. I mean, Halloween Horror Nights, Not Scary Farm. I dig all that stuff. So I'm down to go. My wife doesn't. She doesn't like that kind of stuff. So it's like I'm the one that would go solo. You know, if I wanted to.
She doesn't like that kind of stuff.
What's that?
She doesn't like that kind of stuff.
No, she doesn't. Diana doesn't like that stuff.
Oh shit! I thought she was all in Halloween with you.
Oh, she loves Halloween, but she just doesn't like being scared. She doesn't like the fact, like, if someone's chasing her, like, she doesn't like that feeling. You know.
Got it.
So, and I know,
the same way.
That,
I've been trying to convince her for a while.
Yeah, like I know, like at Halloween Horror Nights and stuff like that. Like, you know, there's a point where like some of them will chase you, you know, up until a certain point, and then they stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's not down for that. You know.
I got chased by a guy in Not Scary Farm. With a guy with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Until I realized later as a man, if there's a chain, it's not going. So like realistically, nothing's going, but it's
bless you.
Thank you.
I can chase you and no one's gonna
bless you.
Because there's no chain.
Right. Right.
So again, I had to fucking rationalize it to be like, there's no danger because they need to make sure they don't hit you with a piece of metal because they're
Right.
gonna get sued. Like
Uh-huh.
it's so easy to fucking take a. Again, I'm more scared of like the people like you sign shit on like they're on Channel 5 or whatever. Like you sign shit to like you're gonna probably smell shit. You're probably gonna touch a bloody cow. Like whatever the fuck your little, to make it scary.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not scary,
Yeah. See,
but
stuff like that. Like my wife's not into that. She does not like being scared. She does not like the feeling of being chased. Um, she doesn't even like horror movies, like and that's one of those things where like she's really into not well, it's like one of those things where it's like where I'll talk about scary stuff, and she'll tell me like, don't invite it in, don't invite it in, don't bring it into the house, don't do this, don't do that. And mad respect. Like I don't mess with it. I don't invite it. I watch scary movies. I watch scary things. Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things where it's just like she just doesn't like it. Like it's on the other hand, my youngest son likes being scared. He likes it when I scare him, so I think I have my little horror buddy, that'll go watch. I mean, I don't know about my daughter. I mean, obviously she's much younger, so I don't know where she stands, about being scared. But my youngest son, he likes being scared. So
Huh.
like he does that awkward like scared laugh. You know what I mean?
yeah.
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 And then he'll do the awkward scared laugh, and then he'll realize that it's me that's scaring him, or he'll realize that it's someone that he knows that's scaring him, and then he'll be like, "Do it again, do it again, do it again."
Oh,
Rationalize.
shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Or compartmentalize is how they say it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Hey,
So
can I tell you guys something fucked up that I saw on Instagram?
what?
So it was a thing. Okay, so it was called Savage Videos or Crimes Video,
Oh no, come on.
This is
and it was on Instagram. And I thought, like,
Like it's
So-
fine. It's fine.
that's right. Oh, I thought it was fine because they're okay. So everything that we've ever seen on Instagram, there's that sheen that says like sensitive,
Yeah.
right? Like sensitive. It's gonna be graphic, basically.
Sensitive video, sensitive, yeah.
Right. Like, don't press this unless you want to see the guy's arm bent that way,
Yeah.
that kind of shit. So I'm, how when it first come your feed, like as soon as you sign on or whatever, it's like your feed of like whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Unless you just added somebody, then it's like only their shit for whatever. But
Right.
you just add it, it's like whatever. So when it came up, filthy, there was a video of this guy with a rifle, and the other guy he wasn't kneeling, but he's doing that where you're on the palms of your feet, but also your butt to your ankles.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That pose, like you're not on your knees, but you're like that.
Yeah.
And it's honestly the equivalent of like somebody asking you for a quarter. Like you go to 7-Eleven, somebody's asking you for money to make a phone call or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's that serious. It's not serious at all. And what I didn't see was that the fucking guy with the rifle's looking at the camera. And then I saw like somebody's head being blown off
What?
on Instagram on my feed. Like,
So that shit's in your fucking brain now.
it's in my brain. I think that it's not, but I brought this up to like 5 different people so that I know it's going to be one of those sense memory, like
Yeah.
when I'm 80, I'm going to think about that. It's almost like that Vietnam, like when they're even that famous picture where that guy is walking with his hat
Yeah.
and he's being blown away, like that imagery, like how it's burned in your brain. That's how I I'm gonna always see that video.
That's insane. Yeah.
It reminded me of when they asked me like to come down and watch this video, and it was
Uh-huh.
facing the death.
Yeah.
But I thought it was gonna be like, Reed, I stabbed you. It was not good.
Yeah,
And that's why I don't like
Faces of
fucking.
Death was never good.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, you couldn't help but like, especially when your friends are watching it, they have seen it, and be like, "Have you seen that one video?" And they're all talking about it, and be like, "I kind of want to see what they're talking about," and then you
Yeah.
see it, and then you regret it.
The woman that explodes when the train hits her.
I've never seen Faces of Death, so
Oh,
like I've heard about it, you know.
I mean, I've seen some shit, but I don't. It's never.
that's how I felt.
Yeah.
It was that level, like it's a new level of like go watch whatever, and then you see you're watching John Wick, and like it's a bullet in the head, and it's not the explosion of head that I saw,
Yeah.
which sounds like a good punk band, explosion of head.
Explosion of head.
It was not good.
No. God, such a bummer.
Way to bring the mood down, bro.
That's what I saw. I saw that on Instagram.
Way to bring the mood down. Awkward
Like
laugh.
you shouldn't be
Was
able
that
to
today?
access that. You shouldn't be able to access that unless you go to rotten.com, or like you shouldn't be able to access that shit. You know what I mean? Unless you're physically looking for that.
Well,
Was
isn't
Ham-
Instagram
ham
based
and
off of
cheese.
your search history? So what have
That's
you
what
been
I'm
looking
saying.
at,
It
bro?
was savage videos, but it was like a fucking cheetah fucking eating a crocodile. Like it wasn't
First off, a
like
cheetah would not eat a crocodile. A crocodile would eat the cheetah.
okay, I'm gonna send you some video later.
No, because I don't want that shit showing up on my feed. No, I'm good, thanks.
it wasn't a cheetah? It was a jaguar. But it did happen.
There's a bunch of different videos.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
a Jaguar.
All right,
Yeah, 'cause Jaguar's big.
It was a 1984 Jaguar, and he got the.
Stick shift.
It was a stick shift.
Stick
Yes, it
shift
was a-
kitty. Stick shift kitty. All right, that's pretty much all of our topics. I'll leave it free.
Did we only talk about one thing this whole fucking?
No. We went through our 5 things.
Okay.
I'll leave it to open forum. Either of you two fine gentlemen have anything to add before we wrap with
there
people?
was you know, and this is gonna piggyback off of Ash's episode of The Corner where it was misread lyrics or understanding lyrics.
Yeah.
I was today years old when I heard an Elton John song, and the name of the song is what's the name of the song?
Happy Dancer.
Huh?
Tiny Dancer.
No, it's not Tiny Dancer.
Yeah,
No.
Hold on. Shoot.
Okay, feel love tonight.
No.
Banging lights.
No, that's not it either. Hold on.
Cool Runnings.
We should do a show
I guess
on-
that's why they call it the Blue.
Okay.
The blues. I guess
there-
that's what they call it. The blues. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a part in there where shit. Hold on. Damn it. So there's a part in there. There's a part in there where he's talking about like being lovers and stuff, right? And there's a part where it says where the lyrics say,
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah, there's a part in there where the lyrics say, where's it at? I'm looking for it right now. Okay. The time on my hands, so it's time on my hands, could be spent with you, laughing like children, living like lovers.
Yeah.
And then so I was today years old when I heard, because I was singing the lyrics as I was putting up curtains in the kitchen. And he says rolling like thunder under the covers, like it stopped me. So rolling like thunder under the covers completely stopped me from what I was doing, and I was just like, holy shit, like I understand the lyrics. Like
Oh, what did you think it was before though?
He's
I
getting down.
don't know. Like I never like put two and two together.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Like if we were to do karaoke, it would be like you're not like you would figure that out today.
Yeah. Like I would sing it. If like doing karaoke, I would sing it, but not think anything of it. Like rolling like thunder. Like okay, thunder. Okay, rolling like
Yeah.
thunder. Like okay, that makes sense. But then
Yeah.
like the fact under the covers, I was just like, oh, he's talking about sex.
He's clapping cheeks.
I would think it was scared dog, but
Huh?
I would think of a scared dog.
Scared dog?
Yeah, but
Rolling like thunder. Oh, okay, I can see that.
under the covers, because like dogs are scared of fireworks and thunder.
Rolling like thunder under. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it was like one of those. Like I looked at my wife and I'm like, he's talking about sex.
She's like, yeah.
She's like, yeah, you didn't know? It's like,
really.
oh,
Rolling like thunder under the covers. Guess why they call it the blues?
Yeah.
So he fucked her and he left her, or she left him.
or him, probably him.
That's probably him. Yeah.
He wasn't. But we weren't saying him at those times, so it was probably like a.
Well, he had to. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the movie Rocket Man, you got to watch the movie Rocket Man. That shit was
I haven't.
amazing.
It was good.
I couldn't. It's the way that it started as a musical. I was out. It's the
Really?
reason I haven't gone. It's the reason I haven't gone back to the John Cena show. Like during the whole little intro and everybody's dancing or whatever, I was all like,
Just
oh,
skip it.
okay. But I just thought like it was not going to be a taken serious thing,
No,
And
just
that's-
skip it, dude.
especially when you're watching T2.
Yeah.
Fucking be all fucking.
Yeah. Well, that's all I
Yeah.
got today. Was that like just I was today years old when I realized that Elton John was talking about sex in that song.
Whenever. Oh, just get a napkin.
Bless
Or
you.
put in your sleeve.
Man, I've been sneezing like fucking crazy. I'm sorry, guys.
All good, man.
Again, I feel like
what about
three things.
what about you,
and
Ash?
Yes. What about me? What?
Bless you.
any last? Sorry, I am so sorry. Any last comments?
Any last
for
words?
The people at home before we log
Uh,
off?
No. Comics. We are everywhere.
Damn right we are. Have a good night. Comment, subscribe,
Good night,
share with
everybody.
And thank you.
Toodles.
Oh, I haven't stopped.
Yeah, you do have to stop.
Get enough. If you want to stop.